All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Coffee and Craps with John here. I run the channel Pro Craps. Here we are on Casino Gaming TV. It's Friday Follies. We're actually going to run the Labouchere here in a little bit as my Friday Follies play of the day. But today what I'm going to do, it started like we always do with this Build a Bankroll series, which I'm having a lot of sputtering trying to get out of the damn gate here with this thing. So we're starting every day with $100, trying to get rolling. And if I can get past 100, again, that first day, that early morning grind has been crushing us here a little bit. So let's work through it here. And I'm going to start every day at a new $100. If I go ugly, like yesterday, we lost $50. I'm just going to come back in with a new 100, restart it, and try and get her kicked off. And if we can get past 100 or $200 in profit, then we can start really kind of going after it. But we got to get out of the gate first. So here we go. Puck's going to be off. And again, what do you do here at $100? It's always the question that I've had every day. I've tried a couple of things, and frankly, you know, if the dice don't play well with you, don't matter what you do. I went across yesterday for 3 hits and got 2 hits, actually 1 hit, a craps number, and then I was out, basically out of money. Waylon did it today where he did the whole thing. He did his holy grail. He goes across, field, pass line. Same thing, right? If you get the rolls, that's going to grind you up. You're going to be just fine, right? If you don't get the rolls, you're going to go out in a second. So I'm toying with the idea of, do we just burn the bankroll and go all in and try and get that shot every single day? Or do we try and grind through it and earn a victory through small wins? So let's go ahead and do that today. I'm going to try coming out with the Horseman, walk up strategy. Let's just do the simple 2-to-1 Horseman. What I'll probably do though is we'll do 1 don't pass, 2 come bets, and I'm going to choose one of the come bets to put some odds on. The better of the 2 will get the odds. Depending on the point, the don't pass will get odds. We'll kind of be tactful or tactical, I guess, about how we approach it. But that's going to be the thing. We're going to walk up and try and grind it out. If we happen to earn a little bit, I'll do the go across and get a hit. So that's going to be the plan. Let's just give it a shot, and we'll see how that works out. Let me move the roll tracker data entry piece over to the table here so I can see it. We'll get ourselves set up, and I will start rolling the dice here as we come out. So I'm gonna do the Horseman at the 2 units to 1 unit level. Again, we'll do 1 don't pass, we'll do 2 come bets. I'll choose the better come bet to drop some odds on as we go, and that's gonna be it. Puck's gonna be off, we're coming out, let's roll it up. See how it comes out, 5-1-6. So not a favorable point for the don't pass. I'm likely not to drop odds on this. Let's see where our come bet ends up though. Our first of 2. It's going to move into the 9. And our second come bet, again, we're still on the 7 here, going to win 3 versus losing 1. So again, the Horseman looks for that early 7 that I've been rolling recently. So let me get the numbers rolled in there. It was a 4-2 and a 6-3. And there's the midnight, which again, here we are, right? This is my luck this week has been just sputtering to a start everywhere I go. We'll lose that one. I'll go in there one more time to try and get a second bet set. But again, we're having a tough time getting ourselves out of the gate. And there it is again. My God. Aces. Like the universe is telling me not to do this every day. This is kind of funny. We're just getting our butts handed to us here. So what we're left with here is a 2-unit don't pass. We've gotten beaten to come twice. And a 1-unit bet on the 9. I'm not going to come a 3rd time. We got beat twice in there. There's no point in fighting City Hall here. Let's go ahead and let this just play out as it is. I could drop 3 units in odds on this 9 or 2 to win 3. I don't know that it's worth it to do that just yet. The dice haven't really declared themselves. I'm going to let these 2 bets play out, and then we'll make a decision with our next $25. There's a 9. That's good. That rolled. That was a 6-3, not a 6-5. Which is good, we hit it. Chose not to do the odds just because I'm gun shy here, right? It's not been favorable. That's fine. We'll take our 1-unit win back. I'll come back through here a second time. There's a 6-2-8, that's good. We like getting onto the 8. 6 and a 2. I will take odds on the 8. We'll leave our don't pass flat down there, and now I'm playing the 6 and the 8, or the 6 or the 8 and the 7 rather, which is good. Those are 2 good numbers to have. Let's see how it rolls out. There's a 6-6-12. There's a 3-1-4. 3 and a 1. And there's the 8. That's great. 6, 2, 8 paid off. 6 and a 2. So this will come down for us, which is great. That's going to get paid 1 flat and 12 on the odds. That's nice to get a little bit of money back in the house. And again, I'll leave that bet out here in the come. This basically puts our bankroll at essentially close to even in the rack, plus a little bit out here, a little bit of juice out there on the table. That's good. We haven't brought much money back to our rack in a while, so it's nice to get that. Back to the 8 again. Let's do our odds one more time. And in fact, I'm gonna take these $2 here and grab the 6 and the 8 hard, just to have the extra. We'll put the $2 at risk. Who cares about the $2 really? But if we can help ourselves out in here, that'll be actually pretty good. 3, 1, 4. 3, 1, 4. Did I mark the 6 or the 8 that I just got? I didn't. That was a 4, 4, 8, and this is a 3, 1, 4. I'm getting better, albeit slow at the roll tracker. I'll endeavor to keep going on the roll instead of going back to it in arrears. But all right, there's a 4, 3, 7. 4 and a 3, so we'll lose our hard ways. We'll lose our 8, which, you know, getting 4 8s in a row is tall order. So we didn't get it done there, but we get paid 2 down here, and we're actually exactly 1 unit in profit on that. So not bad, right? It was a grind like it always is. You know, getting beat on that last 8 hurt a little bit, but so what? Let's come back out again. We'll do another don't pass for 2 units. That's going to be on the 4, a 3 and a 1. It goes to the 4. That's our new point. We'll do a come bet here at 1 unit. I will definitely do this. I know this burnt us the other day, but it's still the right play to make. We're going to go ahead and bridge up and lay odds against that 4 while we're coming out. That's going to be heavy 7 action here. Looking to avoid this guy here, but let's go ahead and get this thing set to a good number and make some money here. There's a 5, 3, 8. Goes up into the 8. I'll do one more come bet, but I'm likely going to put a bunch of odds up there on the 8 and let the 8 and the 4 hopefully reign supreme for us here and make our money. There's the aces again. We keep getting beat. It's 3 times in the come we've gotten beat. I'm going to take my message. One more time. Not been favorable. There's a 6, 3, 3, 6. Okay, so we're set. We're actually playing the 6, 7, 8 here. The way this worked out. So let's go. Let's go in. Let's grab 2 units and odds on the 8. Let's grab 2 units and odds on the 6. And now we're playing the 6, 7, 8. Let's get these 2 to pay off ahead of that big red coming, and we'll be out of here with hopefully some profit. There's a 6, 3, 9. 6, 3, 9. Excuse me. There's a 1, 1 aces. Another 9. Boy, we should have been up here, right? Of course, right? Yesterday I go into the thing and I go all the way across and I 7 out immediately. Today, we're going to limp in with come bets and get a bunch of nothing, right? We're going to be hitting the box all over the place, but not hitting our numbers, which is just par for the course, right? Sometimes you're just, what do they say? Sometimes you get the bear, sometimes the bear gets you. And that's what happens today. The bear gets us today again. So at least though, these 2 odds bets come down. That's what pays our 4. So we only lost $10. It turns out to be not a big deal. We could have made money going across here, the way that the dice are coming out today, but that's fine that we didn't, right? I'm happy to tread a little bit of water here and be sort of okay. So here we are. We've lost a little tiny bit coming through. Let's go ahead and do one more run of that. Mark the 7. Just stick to it here. There's going to be an 8 for the point. Not a great point for us, but that's okay. Coming through. It was a 6, 2, 8, by the way. 6 and a 2. This is a 3 and a 1 for a 4. So now we're on the opposite ends of where I want to be. We have the 7 against the 8, or the 8 against the 7 here, and the 4 against the 7 here. So not ideal conditions, but whatever. We'll do it. This might be a 3. This might be a 3-bagger Horseman. There's a 1, 2, or a 3, 1, 4 again. 3 and a 1. That's off and on. Take that back. That's going to move up into the 9. We'll do our third come bet this time. We're going to run all 3 out here. None of these bets are looking good from an odd standpoint. We've got come bets on the 4, the 10, which suck. We have the don't pass against the 8, which sucks. And we have the 9 over here, which is okay. I will drop 2 units on the 9 just to get some extra action here. And if any of these come bets resolves out, did I get the 10 logged in? I didn't. 6, 4, 10. If any of them log out or hit for us, we'll go ahead and start getting some place bets. But of course, 4, 3, 7. There we go. Losing 3 again. Treading water yet again. All right, here we go. We're gonna go ahead and skip this. We're just not getting the traction that I want here. It's unfortunate. I'm gonna do it again. If this doesn't pan out for us here, we don't get a couple of repeaters up in here, we're just gonna switch up and go for a quick hit. 3, 1, 4. I don't think I logged that 7. 4, 3, 7. And now we got a 3, 1, 4. Okay, let's do this again. We're gonna go ahead and go heavy down here. We're gonna come with 1 in here. That's gonna be a 9. We're rolling a lot of 9s today, which is interesting. 5, 4, 9. 6, 4, 10 on the end. We'll do 1 more. And there's a 4, 2, 6. All right, that's gonna go to the 6, a 4 and a 2. Let's go heavy here. We'll go 3 on the 6. We're gonna go 2 on the 9. Let our last 2 bets sit in the rack there. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and take this and lay it all here. So we'll have $30 laid against the 4. So a big no 4, a big 6, a decent sized 9. Let's get it done. Did I not log the 6? I did. Here we go. Come on. Let's make it happen, huh? There we go. 4, 2, 6. One of them pays. That's good. So the 6 will come down. That's going to get paid 1 in front and 18 on the back. That's fantastic. I'm going to take those $3, drop them on the 4. Take the rest of this back to the rack. We'll let these bets resolve out versus grabbing new action. I'm not going to keep rolling the combats. Frick, 3, 1, 4, and it's easy. So we don't get the hard way 4, and we don't get our lay. Just again, we're just fighting. It's funny. This 4 is beating us now big time a couple of days in a row. That's a bummer. Real big bummer. 3, 1, 4. These are still active. I'm going to leave them on, odds and everything on. I'm going to don't come again, or don't pass again. Good. We're on the 10. That bet pays. I'm going to come with a new bet. And like before, we're going to take everything we have in here and drop it in our odds. So we're going to have odds laid of $30 against the 10. New bet coming. 9 is working for us. That's a 6, 4, 10 is the new point. Come on. Let's make some money here, huh? There's a 6, 5 yo. 6, 5 yo, that's great. There's another one, back-to-back yos. That's pretty cool, actually. I'm going to take, now that I have another $10, we're just going to drop that all out here. It's going to keep on. That makes a quarter, actually. Just increase the odds against that 10 if we can. Did I mark the second yo? No. 6, 5, 6, 5, and now we just got a 4, 3, 7. All right, so we lose the 9. We get paid in the come, and we're going to get paid 10 flat, 15 odds on that 10, or on the 7 rather, that kills the 10. Where do we end up? There's 5 chips. There's 10. There's a green chip in the back that makes $75. So we're at $90. So we're close. Close to being back to even again. Not awful. Let's keep at it here. Let's do one more time through. Same system. We're going to go 10 don't. I'm actually going to, because the 7 came twice. Let's see, did it come twice? It did. Let's increase down there to 15 bucks. Let's get a little more aggressive on the don't. We'll still do a couple of come bets, and I may even do just one or two instead of all three. I think three is kind of too much today. I really want to get some good odds action out here. So let's go back, get a new number coming out. 5, 5, 10. Hard 10, 5 and a 5. And again, I'll do one come bet here. I am going to lay, let's lay 50 bucks on that 10. One come bet coming. I've got $15 in chips left in odds that I can jack onto whatever this thing goes to, and that's pretty much going to be the plan here. Almost like the odds maker strategy. So 639, we'll put 2 units up on it, which is the best I can do to get my proper odds payout. So we'll do a 639. Looking for a 9, and then big red, and we should be in good shape. Well, we got big red first. Unfortunately, we lose 15 bucks here. We're going to win 25 and 15 down the bottom. So we're at 75 bucks. There's our 100 that we started with, and we have a little dinky profit of $10. We had to fight a little bit down there from being all the way at basically zero to get back there, but we did it. There's a 617. Let's come at it one more time and try and increase our profit level if we can. Again, that's a few don't passes in a row. We're going to stay at the level 3. Let's get a new point. A 4, hard 4. Do I buck the odds here? The 4's beating us every day this week. I don't care. I'm going to come after that damn 4 with everything I've got. We got a $10 come bet. I got $50 in odds against 15. We're going to come through. Thought that was going to be another 4. There's a 5. That's a 3-2-5. And I'm not going to drop odds there. I'll get a second come bet. I don't love the 5 that much. Let's get a 6 or an 8 in here. Make these guys happen. Let's let it roll. Oh, you got to be freaking kidding me. I'm never betting against the 4 again. I think that's what's happened here. The 4 has been my freaking nightmare. So there it is. Man alive. God, I have got to learn my lesson, folks, right? The 4 is just not where it's at for me. There's 2 come bets live out there. Not going to drop odds. We'll take our last quarter, go to the don't with it. And let's log that 2-2 in there so we have it marked. New point's going to be a 9. And we're just going to go on tilt and just lose it all, I guess, right? 639. 314. Look at the 4s coming today, right? The 4s are like playing good with us here. Let's drop in a nickel into the come with that 4 winning and take our 7 hit there. So it doesn't work out perfectly. We're back to 75 bucks again. I mean, that's the right move to make. Going against the 4 is always the right move to make when you're on the don't. It's just I keep rolling it for whatever reason today. Just can't seem to get out of our way with that bet. But it is what it is, right? Here we go. 10 bucks don't. We'll do last one here. It's going to be a 6. Don't love the 6. But it is what it is. We'll come through with 10. It's going to move into the 9. Let's go ahead and drop 30 bucks in odds against the 6. And I'll take that 20. 25, we'll put $20 in odds back here and take a nickel change. Let it ride out there. We're going to go full tilt. See what happens here. It's 549. Was logged in. There's the 415. 4 and a 1. 3 and a 2. The reason why I'm going full odds down in here, even though we just got burned on it, is I'm rolling enough 7s to make it worth it, right? It's like it's still the better bet in this case. I wasn't going to drop a second come bet out here and go heavy odds again with the frequency of the 7 that I'm seeing here. It just in this moment, it was the right play. It didn't work out again, right? We get burned again. It's not the end of the world to get burned again down here. I'm okay with it. Again, at this bankroll size, we're just trying to get a feel for it, right? We're kind of bouncing around between being down to $5 and being up to 75 bucks, and you're kind of playing the yo-yo game to some degree, and it just is what it is, right? I'm going to be okay with that until we catch the groove and get out of this thing. So there's our 336. I didn't log it in. Did it not take it? There it goes. don't know why it didn't mark. Oh, you know what? I think I might have messed up in the roll tracker. I must have missed a roll because the 6 was the point, but the roll tracker showing the 9 as the point. That's wrong. And I think we know that. So the point is actually now 8. I must have missed a roll entry. I'm sorry about that. The point was 6. I did lose down here, I think. And now I'm on the 8. So, all right, 314. Let's get this 9 to pay for us here, shall we? There's a 6, a 5, and a 1. We're going to be here all morning, it looks like, right? Either going to 0 or going to 150. 3, 2. There's that 4 again. Man, 4s. 2, 2, 4. 6, 3, 8. There's your point. Oh, sorry, 6, 5, 3, 8, not 6, 3, 5, 3, 8. Aces. Oh, I put a 4 in there instead of the aces. That's my bad data entry there. That's going to be a 2s. 1, 1. Okay, and then we have the 5, 1, 6. I'm bummed that I missed that one entry because the puck being here it feels wrong looking at the roll tracker. There's the 7, there's our money. You knew it was going to happen, and that's it. So again, we get out of it with 0 once again. It's okay, right? Again, I'm working the $100 as hard as I can, and the walk-up strategy. Let me go back to the camera here so we can actually talk in person. Let me get over here. There we are. The walk-up strategy of the Horseman, generally speaking, is pretty good, right? You can tread water. As you can see, we tread water. You're up 5, you're down 5, you're down to 20, you're back up to 75. It's not really kind of catching yesterday's rhythm, right? We were out in 2 seconds. We were out, right? Because we just didn't catch the good roll. Today, we caught a decent roll while on the darker side and while in combats. Today, the combats didn't catch, right? Sometimes the combats catch. Today, they just didn't catch, right? And that's why, again, you stick with it, right? You're going to go dark, come, and try and get it to hit. It just didn't click today, right? And you make the right, quote unquote, mathematical play, right? You go against the 4 as hard as you can, hit the 4 twice today, knocked ourselves off the don't, right? You take odds against the 6, which is still the right play. On the don't, especially with the 7s we're seeing, still the right play. Hit the 6 and you're out. It just is, it's just going to happen, right? Sorry, my glasses are jacked up. So that's what it is, right? Today, the rhythm just was completely off. Like nothing hit. We didn't hit our don'ts or our combats and, whatever. With $100, you don't have a lot of cracks at it. So I think that's definitely, it is what it is, right? I say that a lot. It is what it is. But $100, you got to catch it early and you got to catch it quick. And you got to catch it pretty good to get out of the $100 hole to where you can actually have some sustainability, right? Sustaining at that level is tough. Anyway, let's go into what I really wanted to talk about today. And today, again, Friday Follies, I wanted to have some fun and sort of just do some randomness with you guys. So let me show you what I did. I did a thing over here. I'm going to go ahead and show you what I wrote, which is it's not earth-shatteringly exciting. I don't want that view. I want this view here, the second monitor. There we go. So this is not an exciting application, okay? But what it does is it demonstrates what the Labouchere betting system is. Okay, the Labouchere betting system, and I'll show you this in a minute on a slide. Labouchere basically says, I want to win 10 units. I want to win whatever it is I want to win. You set up a series of bets like this. And notice 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Doesn't matter what the numbers are. They add to 10. These numbers add up to 10. And so with the Labouchere, you basically bet the outsides, the 1 and the 1. If you win them, you move in, and now you're betting 2, 2. If you win those, you move in, you're betting 1, 1. If you win those, you're in again, you win 2, and then you're done. That's how the Labouchere works. This little app kind of helps me manage my bets. Now, if you lose anywhere, let's say we lose. We're betting 1 and 1 and we lose. It puts a 2 at the end. Like you add up what you lost and it goes to the end. And if you lose that, it's a 1 plus 2 is 3. It's going to put a 3 on the end. and you keep betting the end points until you can whittle your way back down to the middle. If you can win to where there's nothing left on the chart, you're at 10 units. You know what you're going to win with Labouchere. So it's a fun one. And again, I wrote a little app here to kind of help me keep track of it as I'm rolling the dice. So that's what I wanted to work on today a little bit. Again, it's not like it's the be-all, end-all strategy here, but I think it's going to be a fun one for us to play. So I wanted to show you the app that I wrote to help me manage it. Let's go back into our morning announcement series here and kind of get through some of, I don't know, kind of what's going on out there in the world of craps. So I know this. Craps Chat's going to be next weekend. Looking forward to that. WagerMeThis.com. Get there and help Jacob out. Jacob's trying to raise some money. Give him a hand. Let's get him on ESPN. That just raises, again, rising tide raises all boats, right? Let's get Jacob's name out there on the axe throwing competition. I think it's freaking awesome that he's got axe throwing friends. I need contestants tonight for Friday Night Fights. If you want to be in Friday Night Fights, let me know. You can email me, john@procraps.net. You can leave a comment in this video. Preferably go to Discord and drop us a note in the Heads Up Craps chat channel if you want to do it. I'd rather it not be YouTubers. Okay, I think you're all tired of seeing me and Vince and Skill and Jeff, right, playing against each other. You should play against each other. So I'd like to have 2 subscribers come in there, raise your hands, and let's have you play against each other, and I'll be happy to deal that out tonight, or Jeff can do it. But let's get some of y'all out there playing each other. So if you want to do that, get into it. A lot of cool new craps content, by the way. I have not yet watched it all. In full disclosure, I've been busy. Too busy to be a good friend to most of you this week. This show has been... it's been tough on me this week. I've been up. I'm not sleeping well. I had a really bad cold last week, and I've been not sleeping well. I'm getting about an hour and a half a night of sleep. So I'm coming into this thing every day, just like half awake, bleary-eyed. And my work has been suffering, and I've not been myself in terms of watching all of your shows like I should. But I know that Waylon's got the Holy Grail strategy, which I've watched bits and pieces of. I kind of understand it. I would have rolled it this morning had I really gotten my head wrapped around it, but I want to watch that video a couple times to really kind of absorb it. Jeff's working with Dice Doctor to do the 333 series, which I love, the 330 inside and hammering it kind of a thing. So I have to, again, watch that and really consume it before I'd ever try and roll it out here. But I know that Jeff's putting a lot of work into that thing. It's great when we see the same strategy on repeat 4, 5, 6, 7 times to dial. That's how you dial these things in. So I think it's great that Jeff's doing that. And of course, Craftsmaster Journey's taken a little bit of a turn, right? Joe's been doing a lot of just trying a bunch of strategies out. Now he's teaching on rack management and money management and discipline and etiquette, and he's getting into different parts of the game, which is fantastic. So if you haven't been watching or been with Joe, get on his channel. All right. As far as me, the Craps Finder app is happening. The Roll Tracker Lite has been working. I've been doing the Roll Tracker here every day, and it seems to be, when I can remember to do it, it definitely seems like it's working pretty good. So we're going to keep at the Roll Tracker. I'll keep improving it as I go. I may put some stats on it, but luckily I can run the Roll Tracker now and not have my computer catch on fire while I'm in the middle of a roll. So that's cool. What else is happening? The head-to-head queue. Let me show you that too. I'm gonna bounce around a little bit. Go to the monitor. The head-to-head craps challenge. This is the Roll Tracker app. The head-to-head craps challenge is this. Now it looks like shit. I know this looks terrible, but here's how it's going to be. It's going to come from a database, obviously. So the current king of the mountain would be like me or Buckeye, whoever it is. Their name and icon would be down here as the current king. Over here would be a list of people that have signed up to play against the king in order. The first person being in bold would be the next combatant to play against the king. And this is the current list of people that would be in order to play next. And all you have to do is log into the website and click the sign up button and you'll be in the list. I want it to be that easy. Like, get yourself onto the queue. That way we'll always know who's playing. And I'll make this website public once it's all done. So this is what it's going to look like. And then over here you'd have the history of who played who and what the score was. And within here, of course, we'll be able to note who the dealer was and that kind of thing. So a list of who's coming, a list of who's played, and the current champion. This website I've been in development for about 2 days. I got the database put together, but I haven't yet put the people in the database. So I'm working through it now. Hopefully next week, I'll have this application finished up. If I can get my focus back and do my thing, I'll be settled on that, we'll have that thing done. So that's kind of your weekly or your daily announcements here. Just want to give you a sense of where we are. And again, just kind of the choppy nature of my activities this week. It's just been a function of what's been going on around me, but there is some new stuff, right? We have the apps being rebuilt, and yeah, that's it. So anyway, let's get to Friday Follies. Again, I'm going to recap for you the Labouchere system so you can see what it looks like. The Labouchere, again, let me get to my presentation screen here so I can see it. Okay, the Labouchere works like this. Again, you're going to choose your win goal, 10 units, we'll say today. You set up a series of bets that add up to the win goal, and I'll show you that here in a minute. You bet the end points of the series. As you win, you cross them off. As you lose, you add them to the end. And what that really looks like is this. I'm going to show you a quick little picture here, so I'm going to get my face off the screen. But let's say you wanted to win like let's just say 6 units, and you make 2, 1, 1, 2. Oh, you can't see my screen. Damn it. Why can't you see the screen? Shoot. Let me do it like this. Let me minimize all the windows over here. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. All right, can you see this? You can't see that. There you go. Okay, so 2, 1, 1, 2. Sorry that it's kind of white against the black there, but if you're betting this series, you're looking to win 6 units total because they add to 6. So your first bet is 2 and 2 is 4 units. Let's say that you lose the bet. Your next series is 2, 1, 1, 2, 4. And now you're going to bet 4 and 2 for 6. Let's say you win that. What you do is you cross those off, and now you're betting 1, 1, 2. And in this here, you would have won 6 units. Now you're going to bet 1 and 2. Let's say that you win that. You'd win 3 units. Your last bet is 1. Let's say that you win it. You win 1, and your total, right, is what you're looking to win the whole way, right? That's kind of the way the Labouchere works. You kind of keep on sort of whittling down your ends till you get to your middle point, and it all adds up to what you want to in the end. So with that said, let's go ahead and play it out. Let's go ahead and go to the table. And on the table here, I think if I have the table with KPI screen, you'll see that I've got across the right side and the top is our roll tracker, our normal roll tracker. Across the bottom, I've got the Labouchere down here. So I'm going to refresh the Labouchere. I'm going to try and win 10 units. And I'll show you how this works. As I play this out, if I lose, it'll tell me my next bet. If I lose, if I lose, if I lose, if I win, if I win, if I win. It's going to keep telling me what the bets are. So as I log the rolls in, the right side's going to show us our rolls. The bottom is going to show us what our next bet has to be. Does that make sense? Okay. So the Labouchere is kind of hard to manage in your rack. You're going to need an app like this or a piece of paper to log out where you are, but we're guaranteed here to win 10 units because these numbers 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1 add up to 10. If we win them all, we win 10 units, period. That's how this is going to be. So with that said, I'm going to run back to the table now. It's going to be a little slow as I roll it out because I've got to keep coming over here to the computer and kind of typing things in as we go. And it's just going to be a little slow to roll it out, but let me get this out of the way. Let me pull in this bankroll over here. And again, this is going to work best from either the pass line or the don't pass line. It doesn't really matter which one we play. Can you see the money there in the middle? Which one we play, it doesn't matter. I'm going to go ahead, let's take these out here. I'm going to go ahead and play this from the don't pass. And what I've got here is 500 in black and 750 in green, right? And what that adds up to is this 500 in black is 20 green chips over here. Okay, there's 4 times 5 is 20. And then there's 5, 10, 15, 20 more. So it's 40 green chips to win 10, 45 actually to win 10. I think you need 3 to 4 times your win goal to make the Labouchere work, okay? So let's go ahead and get out there. And as you can see from the screen, our first bet is going to be 1 + 1, the outsides. We're going to put 2 units out here on the don't, and I'll spread them out so you can see them a little bit better. That there's 2, it's not a lay odds, it's just 2 straight bets. And let's work this here as we go. And again, I'll log the rolls and I'll log if I win or lose in a Labouchere, and we'll kind of keep track of where we go. In the end, we should have a 10 unit win if my bankroll doesn't fail me. Again, the Labouchere is the one way to guarantee, quote unquote, a win, as long as your bankroll can support it. There's a, where can I put the numbers for you? 6 and a 2, that's an 8, so I'll log in a 6-2. There's gonna be our point. Here comes the dice. There's a 5 and a 4, that's a 9, 5, 4, 9. There's a 6 and a 4 for a 10. 6, 4, 10. He's looking for big red. Now this is going to take a little bit here. If we have a good roll, it'll take us some time. But with the 8 up here, we have a good chance of losing and going down. Oh, we didn't. We had a 4, 3, 7. So that's cool. 4, 3, 7. I'm going to log on the Labouchere tracker that we win. I'm going to hit the win button, and what you should see, hopefully. Oh, let's get it down there. We win. Now you'll see that my next bet goes inward to 2-2. So we're going to win 2 units here. Our next bet is a 4-unit bet. So essentially speaking, we're going to press up the bet by 4. The Labouchere tells us how much to bet each time. So there's the first one. Puck is off. Let's come through again. We'll work the second level of that progression. 5 and a 2, it's a 7. So we lose here. So check out what's going to happen. I'm going to type this in, first of all, as a 5, 2, 7. Whoops. So the roll tracker is correct. Now over here on the Labouchere, when I press lose, watch. It's going to go from 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 to 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 4. It's going to add 4 to the end because it's what we lost. Now we got to go through and increase the bet size to 4. And as we go Labouchere, it's going to make us keep making our bets bigger and bigger and bigger until we whittle our way back down to the goal. So there goes 4, goes bye-bye, and out comes 6. Now again, not for everybody, right? It's a big bankroll kind of a strategy. You need to have this to survive. I'm going to lay that out so you can see all 6 units out there, by the way. Just again, you'd stack it, but I want you to see them. And in fact, we can probably do this with a black chip to make it a little more visible. It's still 6 units, however you slice it. And again, gotta play with the green chips. You can do this with reds. Doesn't matter the unit size. You're looking to win 10, in our case, 10 units. Here we go, coming out again. That's a 1, 2, 3. So that pays us here. That's a 1, 2, 3. Let's get that logged in. That's a 2, 1, 3. And we get paid. So we're gonna get paid 6 units, which is fantastic. We're gonna get paid 6 units. I'm gonna mark the win here on the thing, and it's gonna tell us that our next bet is a 1 and a 2 for 3 units. We're gonna leave 3 greens out here, and we're gonna take back the green and the black and put the black over here as part of the profit stack. Remember, it's 5 blacks, and it was 5 stacks of 5 greens. So we're gonna keep our rack here, kind of our visual to know where we are in terms of how close we are to goal. We should have 10 units in profit when it's all said and done, if the math works out. So now we're down to a 3-unit bet. 1, 2, 3. Here we come. 4, 3, 7. So we lose it. Not having great luck here. We're bouncing around a little bit. There's a 7. Matter of fact, look at these rolls here. 7, a 4, 3. So it's a 7, 7, 3, 7 in this little series here. That's pretty gross. Let's click the lost button on the Labouchere, and it will tell us now our next bet has to be 4 units. So we're going to lose our 3. We're going to go with 4. I'll take the one that we had from before. Go with a 4-unit bet size, and here we go again. Let's try and get ourselves a point here if we can do it. There's a yo 11, so we lose again. There's a yo, 5, 6, yo. Let's get over here, 5, 6, or 6, 5, I guess. We will lose, and it will tell us that our next bet has to be of size 5 now. We put our loss on the end. Now we got to go to 5. So we're going to lose the $100 bet. We're going to go to a bet size of 5. There's 5 quarters, 4 quarters on the black chip, obviously, and 1 in the green. Here we go. All right, there's a 5 and a 5. That's a 10. Let's mark that up. So 5, 5 on the roll tracker. Our point's going to be 10. Here's our dice. We have our 5-unit bet out there according to the system. Let's get it rolling. There's a 1, 2, 3, which doesn't matter. There's a 6 and a 2. That's an 8. Again, does not matter. We're just playing the line. There's a 4, 2, 6. Once again, I'll say it to you. When you're doing a system like this, it's patience. This isn't going full tilt, everything in, the whole table's working. You're working your system here. The Labouchere is completely a mathematical system. That's all that it is. There's a 5, 2, 7. So 5 and a 2. That's going to be a win. And our next bet's going to be at size 5 again. That's what the thing tells us. We're going to win 5 here. Our next bet's going to be again at 5. The system is telling us how much we have to bet at each level. Here we go. That's going to be off. There's going to be a 4 and a 1. That's a 5 for our next point. 4, 1, 5. Here we go. There's the 5. 3, 2, 5 right back. So we have a winner, instant repeat winner, 3, 2, 5. We lose. Our next bet is going to be 5 plus 2 is 7. We're going to be increasing the bet size. Again, feels like you're chasing loss here, but again, it's a pattern. So it's going to be 7 units. There it is. 7 units coming back out. Point was hit. Let's come out for a new number. There's a 10, 5, 5, 10. And again, you can watch the pattern work as it goes, right? I think that it's clear as I'm doing. Hopefully you're watching the bottom of the screen there and seeing how those numbers change, and it tells me what I've got to bet there. So here we go. 5, 5, 10. There, man, darn it. 6, 4, 10. Now it's going to get ugly. We might actually burn the bankroll here. This is interesting. 6, 4, 10. Let's log that in, a 6 and a 4. We lost. So now we're going to be at a 7 and 2, a 9 unit bet. Tell you what, my 5 and 4 is 9 units. That buck's going to be off. The dice have been not my friends this week, and there's a 6, which doesn't bode well for us here, right? I'm feeling like we're going to be in trouble here. 5 or 4, 2, 6. I'm just having one of those weeks where everything I do is just not working out for me at all. So whatever. Sometimes the world tells you what it needs to tell you, and there's a 3, 3, 6 to come back for a point. So we lost again. That's a 3 and a 3, by the way. I rolled those dice, bringing them in. There's a 3, 3, 6. So here we go, right? 3, 3, 6. We're going to lose a second time. Did I mark the loss? I did. Now we're on a 9 unit loss, or 9 unit, or that was 9. Now we're at 11. Okay, so that's my good. Now I think I might have missed one. Did I miss one? Frick, I don't think I'm not sure if I did or not. I think we're at 11 now. That should be 11. If I did mess up, we'll know at the end. I'm pretty sure I clicked that button right though. There's a 6. Here we go, coming out again. 4. Boy, you know what's going to happen now, right? I'm on the 3, 1, 4. You know what's going to happen here with the way my rolls have been today. 3, 1, 4. Yep, there it is. My goodness gracious. We're going to definitely burn the bankroll. This is fantastic. 3, 1, 4. All right. 3, 1, 4. We lost. Boy, that's like putting the word guaranteed win in the title of a video and then getting your ass kicked in like 11 straight rolls. Just going down in flames. It's going to be a 12 unit bet. Is that right? 11 and 2 is 13. There's 5. This is our last bet. This is going to be those two are $100 stacks. 4, 8, 12, 13. This is our last bet. So we burned through $2,500 and here we go. Holy moly. Watch it be a freaking 7 on the come out. It's a 10. All right, we got a 10 on the come out. Let's beat this damn thing, shall we? 6, 4, 10. 6, 4. 5, 3, 8. There's a 5 and a 3. 6 and a 2, another 8, repeater. Not sure where the best place to put the dice is after they roll, so you can see them. I'm going to try and get them next to the C and come. It's a 5, 2, 7. So we finally got a win. That's like, I think 6 losses in a row. 5, 2, 7. So we're going to get a win here. Let's log that in first. Let's log in the 5, 2, 7. That's going to be a win. Our next bet is still going to be 10 units though, right? We're still so far down here, right? That's going to be our win. We still need to bet 10 units, which is kind of gross. There's going to be 4, 8, 9, 10 units coming in. We're still pretty far deep in the weeds with our bankroll. But again, you trust the system, right? You trust the math. If you have the bankroll to sustain it, we're going to be okay. Here we go, coming out. Another 10. Boy, we dodged it right there, right? 6, 4, 10. That'll be a 10 on the end. Let's get that marked in. So there's a lot of buttons to push here. Let's see, that's a 10. Come on. Well, I want to enter a 10. Hang on a second, let's go over here, boom. 10. It's not taking my number. I'm not sure why. Let me refresh, hold on. There we go. Okay, I'm not sure why it wouldn't take it, but it wouldn't take it. We're on the 10. We're on a 10 unit bet as well. Let's get Big Red to help us out here. 1, 2, 3. So 2, 1, 3. Five, 1, 6. Another 5, 1, 6. Ugh. 6, 4, 10. This might be the end of it right here, 6, 4, 10. I think we're going to lose 10 here. I don't know if we have enough money to go back out and finish the sequence. If we lose this, we need 11 to go out. Do I have 11? I do. I have 4, 8, 9, 10, 11 units out the door. Here we go. Don't pass not our friend today, right? But we're going to stick right to it. Oh, there it is. That'll crush the bankroll. That'll be the end of it. So Labouchere fails, right? The guaranteed way to win fails us today. If I lose this here, this is a good point. I'm not happy that I lost, obviously, but I like when we get to make a point. Let's put this in here as was that a 5, 2? 5, 2, 7? We lose. Boom. Next bet would be of size 12. And you got to think about this, right? This is the guaranteed way. People sell books, selling systems like this, like the Stern method, like the Martingale, all these guaranteed ways to win until it's not, right? These things will, again, it will work. If I had another $15,000 in my rack, I could keep on playing forever and forever and forever, right? And eventually we'll catch the variance. And I had a guy, interestingly enough, who left me a 2-word, really nasty comment in my videos about variance. I think he said something like complete nonsense or whatever he said, right? Variance is real. And here's an example of you shouldn't lose on the don't pass 7 times in a row, but we just did. We lost 5 times in a row. We won run and then we lost 2 in a row, right? That's, what is that? 8, 9 losses out of 10? That should never happen, right? That's variance. We experienced variance just now. We didn't adjust. We didn't go to the light side like we probably could have. But variance is real. And for those of you who think that variance is not real, and those of you who thought after the 3rd loss he should switch, if everybody in chat says Hugh should have switched on the 3rd loss, you can raise your hand right now because you all felt it. The worm turned, the table got warm, which is not what I wanted. I should have switched sides. That's your sensing variance in the moment. And I said it the other day, in the moment, the bettor has to make a decision. In the moment today, we knew it, but we didn't switch. Why didn't we switch? Because we're on a system that says bet the same thing, bet the same thing, bet the same thing, follow the amounts, and you're going to win. Did not work. Did not work. There is no Dr. S. There is no guarantee to win. This strategy is guaranteed to win. if two conditions happen. Condition one, I have unlimited money. Condition two, there's no table limit. Because at some point, if I was betting in $100 chips instead of green chips, right, you're going to get to the point where you can't put $1,500 chips out there, or you can't put, 20 or 30 or 40 $100 chips out there. You're going to run into max, right? So you can't do that. That's why I say you can't see me. I'm on screen. I'm sorry. That's why you can't say guarantee. Oh, shit, wrong screen. You can't say guarantee. I say it in air quotes because there's no guarantee unless all the conditions are met. And the casinos, obviously, table max is designed to stop some of this stuff, but your bankroll will also run you out. So again, if we're doing this with red chips, sure, we can last a whole lot longer here. But there's no way, right? Like I said, I wish I would have won. We can reset our bankroll and try it again, and I'm sure I'll win the next time to show you how the system works. But at the end of the day, seeing that gross run like we just had, that's a variant run that makes the point that I made on Monday, which is variance is real. And the minute you sense it, and I know that you all sensed it, the minute you sense it, you know that you're in one of those trends. And no, you can't see a trend until it's behind you. But when you're in it, you kind of know. So that was a really good example. I'm glad that worked out kind of the way that it is. So, all right. There we go. I see that chat is blowing up. I'm not sure what's going on in chat. I clearly can't read it in the middle. So it is what it is, right? I'll read it later on and I'll adjust. Here's we go. PJ's telling me, this is going way back, hybrid is the worst strategy. And I know, and you always on me about the Horseman. The Horseman normally, today didn't perform very well, right? Normally I get those early hits and I can grind away until I can do what I would rather do. Today it was gross. Yesterday, actually all week, I don't think I won once in any strategy I ran all week long. I think yesterday I won the 6, 7, 8 twice. Everything else I did this week was horrifying. I got my ass kicked every single day. So yeah, so there we go. 25 minutes video before I finish with my road to 100. Yeah, you're right. And I think Duracell, I know you said this earlier. I've said this in the Discord. I've said it in a couple of people in chat and over emails. I think I'm going to stop doing that segment in this show. I'm going to still do the road to 100K, but I'm not going to do it as part of the morning show. I think the morning show should be more light and fun and us talking. I'd rather have it be more conversational and just more about craps and less of me rolling for 25 minutes and not really saying anything. I think you're right about that. I think you're feeling exactly what I'm feeling, which is that's a bad way to start the show. It's a fun thing to do, but I don't think it fits this show at all. So I'm probably going to take it out of the show next week. Do something else in that first segment that's quicker and that's more entertaining and more fun. And we'll leave the long rolls till the end of the show like this. So I thank you for the comment, and I couldn't agree with you more. I know some people like it, but to me, it takes too long. And I just think it was an experiment that just didn't work out, not money wise, but it just didn't work out in terms of entertainment value. Or I don't think there's anything to learn in that first segment. So I'm gonna take all of it out. Let's see. That roll, Campo has asked me this here, Campro, on the pass line that would have crushed, right? That come out series that we had with the sevens and all the points that I made, that we would have Labouchere to 10 units in no time on the pass line if we just switched it. But again, on that Labouchere system, you typically bet the same thing. The Labouchere was created for roulette and for baccarat. So you bet black, 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 or you bet banker, 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 banker. You could follow the table or follow the shoe and still bet the same unit, but it's designed to combat variance. The whole point of Labouchere is that you're going to hit a trend where you're going to win your 4 or 5 in a row. It's designed to capitalize when that happens. Or like today, if you win 4 out of 6 or 6 out of 8 or even 6 out of 9, the Labouchere will have you at your goal. And it's better to stay on track with that and not try and bounce around. It wasn't designed for bouncing. It was designed to kind of ride the same train. So we just picked the wrong side of the track today, and it is, it happens. So can't fight it sometimes, right? This is not my week. In a lot of ways, this was not my week. The road to 100K didn't work. Most of my rollouts this week didn't work. My messaging, I think, was a little off throughout the week. It just was one of those bad weeks. So we're going to write this off and whatever. I don't care. I love craps. I love you guys. I mean, we got 35 people here today. I had 50 people here yesterday. I love doing this. I love hanging out. Again, part of this is like me talking while y'all are chatting about other things, and that's fine. If we can come here as a community and just goof around for an hour every day, and I find the conduit for us to goof around and have fun, cool. I don't care. That's what this is about for me. This is just about community. So hope you all had fun today with each other and with my failed rolls. Hope that was great. It's Friday, so I need some combatants. So if you want to play Friday night fights and have me deal for you, please let me know in chat, or not in chat, but let me know in email, john@procraps.net. Join Discord if you haven't already. Let me know in the Friday Night Fights head-to-head craps channel that you want to play, and we'll get that set up throughout the day, and we'll let you know who your dealers are, what time to do it, and hopefully I'll see you all tonight. If I don't, then have a great weekend. Happy Mother's Day to your wives and to your moms. Thoughts and prayers out to all those of you that are sick, not doing well, and hugs to your families. Hugs to your wives, and again, love them all. Love you guys. Have a great weekend. Hopefully I'll see you later on, but if not, I'll see you Monday. God bless y'all. Good night or good day.